Hi, Room 10. So today in maths we were learning to find the area of irregular shapes. So this video is just to reinforce what I was teaching you, so you can have a wee look if you get a wee bit stuck on your work. So first of all, irregular shapes are shapes that are not like these, so they're not squares, triangles, circles or rectangles, but they're shapes that maybe are a little bit different looking. And the reason we want to have a strategy to find the area of shapes like this is because whenever we need to find area, whether it's to figure out how much paint to buy or how much carpet to buy or how much grass to buy if we're sowing a new lawn, not all the shapes that we need to do those are going to be as simple as that. So sometimes a lounge or a living room or a lawn or a wall even may be a slightly different shape. So we need to have a strategy to work out the area. So just to remind you, when you work out area, we use multiplication. We simply times the length by the width. So area is multiplying. So on this one here, we can see that I've got this irregular shape and it's 5 centimetres high and 3 centimetres wide, the main bit. And then there's this other wee tricky bit that is 2 centimetres by 1 centimetre. So it's really easy to work out the area of some irregular shapes. The first thing to do is to have a wee look at the shape itself and figure out what we're going to do with it. We always want to try and turn it into either 2 or 3 or 4 different squares or rectangles so that we can just add those together to find the total area. So for this shape here, I can see really clearly that if I was to draw a little dotted line down here, still working with the same shape, but now I've got a rectangle that is 3 centimetres wide by 5 centimetres in height or in length. So that's that shape there. But I've also got another one that is 2 centimetres by 1 centimetre. So as long as we know our multiplication skills, we can really easily work out that 3 times 5, and we need to know 1 times 2. And if we can work both of those equations out, that is our 3 times 5 and our 1 times 2. So we're just working out two different areas and we add them together to get the total. So I know really easy, because I know my 5 times tables, I know that 3 times 5 is 15, and I know that 1 times 2, or one group of 2, is 2. And if I add those together, 15 plus 2 equals 17. And remember, with area, we always need to put the unit, and in this case, the unit I came up with was centimetres. And to show that we're working out area, we put the wee squared symbol. So just to recap, we look at the shape first, that was the first shape, and then we figure out how we can turn that into some easy shapes to work out the area from. And on this particular one, really easy just to do that. Now I can see two rectangles that we can work out the area from. So today, one of the main questions was, what about this 5 along here? And some students decided that maybe they needed to go 5 by 5 because that one said 5. But that 5 really is just to show that we've got our 3 up here and our 2 here. So the whole width of that shape would be 5 centimetres, but we don't need to worry about that 5 because we've already worked out our 2 separate rectangles. So hopefully that will help you work through your maths and help you work out the area of some irregular shapes.